He bites. He bites.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another
Feel free. I'm here with Will Nace, the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend.
What did he say?
We are in his snake building.
Yeah.
That's so cool, man.
You can call it a serpentarium. I've worked with animals my entire life, mostly apex predators. I started keeping venomous a little over 15 years ago. Started doing YouTube about 4 years ago, I think it was. And now I'm basically building my own zoo, nonprofit zoo.
There you go.
Because it's all about the animals. So
Absolutely. We've been here for a couple hours now, just for, you know,
hanging out.
Deadpool.
Fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break. That's like 16 walls.
We got an incredible tour of the facility that you guys are about to see. So let's start it off with grabbing something, something we don't see every day, especially in Canada.
Especially in Canada. Okay. You want to do a king cobra? Everybody loves the king cobras.
I mean, we can't not, right?
You can't not do a king cobra. Okay, so I'm gonna have your cameraman stand right over there because you're gonna touch it. You're gonna touch the tail at least.
He touched the butt.
Diane's like, I'm out. Alright, so this is, I'll pull him out here so we can talk about him. So this is Little John. Little John was a very close friend of mine. He's actually a hybrid king cobra, so he's a mix between a Malaysian and an Indonesian king cobra. So he won't get as big as the Indo kings. But this is a buddy of mine. He unfortunately just couldn't take care of him, dealing with some personal issues. So he asked me if I would gladly take this king and raise him up for him. So as you can see, he's a relatively tame king. So Mike, come here. You're good, I promise. Come on.
All right.
You're gonna take that right there. Look at that, now you touched the king cobra.
Never thought I'd have this opportunity ever in my life.
Awesome.
What a wild opportunity this is to see and touch a king cobra. Life's crazy, man. Swimming with sharks this morning to touching cobras at night.
And the man is still young. He is 5 years old.
Okay.
So he's not even all that
Can you
old.
tell my viewers have never seen anything like this before?
King cobras are the world's largest venomous snake. They get anywhere, the Malaysian kings can get 15, 16, some people say 18 feet long. I've never personally seen one that's 18 foot long, but they get very, very big. The bands you see on him, those are called chevrons. They're more pronounced on the Malaysian king, so you can tell that's part of him. And then the Indo kings are a little bit darker. That's where he gets the darker color. But the Malaysian kings are actually like a beautiful gold color. That's what Anubis, the other king cobra, is actually. So look at that, you're holding a king cobra all by yourself.
I know, that is...
But I knew that was coming.
The touch.
Yeah. I mean, these guys are so sensitive when it comes to that stuff, so. But again, he is such an awesome animal. So hopefully you guys can hear that growl, but they are the only snakes that are actually able to do that, which I think is extremely fascinating. So, you know their scientific name, correct?
Ophiophagus henna.
Yes, so that actually translates to...
Snake eater.
Snake eater, yes. I know you know your stuff. Yeah, so these guys only eat really snakes in the wild. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him back.
How long is he?
He's probably about 10 or 11 feet.
Now I'll let Will put away the Lil John here, and we're gonna move on to checking out some of Will's other incredible snakes that he has here in the Serpentarium. Not only does Will have an incredible snake building, but he also has some wicked animals outside. So Coral is going to take us through the outside animals and show us some of her favorites, starting with Baby Turtle. He's good? Okay. He's not going to bite me?
No.
Are you sure? Oh, how long have you had him for?
2 days.
As you know, Baby Turtle is a tortoise, a beautiful redfoot tortoise at that, and they did only just get her a little while ago.
I mean, I want to take some of my other friends that have rescued.
Are you sure? Can we? Yeah?
This is one of the most rescued animals in the entire country.
Oh, he's scared. After getting so close, I definitely scared him a little bit, so I decided to back off, and after some encouraging words,
Hey.
their beautiful little sulcata made his way out to hang out with Coral. Meeting the fantastic sulcata was incredible. After some time of Coral trying to encourage us to pet him, we ended up asking what the name of this beautiful sulcata is, and let's have a listen.
Mommy Turtle.
Mommy turtle, and that's Baby Turtle over there? Yeah? Okay. After checking out the two Chameleons, Will and Summer took the time to bring us to their foxes, and man, what a special experience that was. These are definitely one of Bree's favorite animals, and she was totally in her element just trying to get them to sit for treats.
The tiniest crumb. Can you sit? Oh, that's a good boy. That was so cute. All right, you barely had it. Tiny bits, tiny bits. Can you sit? Sit. I love that they're just like cats.
Following up meeting with the foxes, we got to meet Walter, the skunk. Yes. I've never really been near a pet skunk before. I believe he was descented, but holy smokes, they're pretty cool. I can't say they're necessarily for me, but I'm super happy that Will and Summer have them. He's very cute. As cute as he is, though, it's really hard to beat the beautiful snake that Will has waiting for us in the Serpentarium.
This is a Rhino Viper. I've had this thing since it was a tiny little baby. These guys come from Africa, and if you look really closely at the front of their face right there, you can see why they're called Rhino Vipers. They have those beautiful horns, which when they shed, they do get bigger, just like the bead of a rattlesnake tail. It was also made out of keratin as well. So these guys are in the Bitis family. They are related to gaboon vipers. These guys are gorgeous. I absolutely love this particular one. I picked her out of a litter of about 100 because she has baby blue eyes. So if you can see her eyes, both of them, well, I don't know what color that one is. This one's baby blue. Stop looking at me, look at mine. There you go. So Rhino Vipers too, when they are babies, they're super brightly colored. As they get older, the colors do fade tremendously. When I got her, she was literally neon blues, neon reds, neon greens, a couple of neon yellow in there too, but as you can see now, it's starting to slowly fade. They don't get as big as most of the Bitis from their area, but they can also hybridize with the gaboon vipers too. You call those gabinos. They're pretty cool. So like most vipers though, these guys are not pit vipers. They do not have the heat sensing organ on the front of their face, but they do have very big noses.
And ending it on one of my favorites, the Eyelash Pit Viper. Whew, man, that was quite the tour through his Serpentarium. Now let's continue back outside to the Crocodilian area.
He bites. He bites.
They all bite.
He bites.
She bites.
And he don't bite.
Oh, he does too bite.
Our tour guide, Coral, was just so great. I had to leave that part in, but let's start getting serious and talking about some of these crocodilians. And yes, they bite. Holy smoke.
She's a Nile Cuban hybrid.
Ah.
Yeah.
beautiful.
Her actual name is Carnage because if you look at her back, right behind her
Oh,
see the face?
Yeah.
That's why I named her Carnage. He was smaller than his tail when we got him.
Hey,
And how old is he now?
Where shot was?
He's 3 now.
What you wanted
You guys,
to get
let me get my face out of there.
No, you're beautiful.
That's
Actually what I'm filming this whole time. Now we goofed off for a moment, but now it's time to show Carnage's true nature.
Carnage, here.
Oh my goodness. Holy smokes.
Oh,
Now I know why you're warning me.
Yeah. No, she can get her head past it, but that's usually about it.
Can you get her to do it one more time?
Jeez, Mike. Carnage, here. If I have the water deeper, like
She'd be able to get out.
there, she can. Yeah, she'd be able to get out.
There's just something so primitive behind those eyes. Look at the majesty of that animal.
Carnage, here.
Right here, we have a beautiful little hatchling gator. These guys are just, you might see them on YouTube, you might see them on photos, but it's really hard to grasp the true primitive nature of these guys. They are just, you can feel that you're holding a real dinosaur. And now I do really want to sincerely thank Will and Summer for letting us come to their place in Florida, check out all their cool animals like this beautiful alligator snapping turtle. I want to thank you guys so much. Will and Summer, if you guys are watching this, you guys truly opened your house up to us, let us come in, and it really felt like we were one of the Naces. So I want to thank you all very much, and let's continue with the true Florida adventure, starting with shark diving. Yes, I did actually mean shark diving. This is the end of the Will's portion of this video, at least Will's Serpentarium portion of this video. The rest of this video is going to be a vlog as to what Florida was like, the whole adventure from shark diving to Animal Con to going on an airboat. So I hope you guys stick around if you're interested and enjoy the Florida vibes. We start off our Florida trip excursion in Jupiter, waiting for Will now, and getting ready for our shark diving excursion. So buckle up and let's get going.
Everybody knows what a bull shark looks like. Broad nose, big, thick, chunky, thick with 3 C's. Sandbar sharks, gonna be about 5-6 feet long. They're gonna look like they stole their big brother's fins. Ready, Mike?
Shark diving was truly one of the greatest experiences that I had whilst in Florida. I have loved sharks since I was a very young kid, and this was the closest I've ever come to them before. It truly was fantastic to see all those like myths and sensationalism of various different channels kind of busted, and just see how peaceful they really are even when being fed. Alright guys, and that was our time with Shark Safari Jupiter. Matt, Will, Jake?
We do conservation through education, real life experiences, taking people out with the sharks. Anybody can do it. You don't need any certifications or special knowledge. If you can swim, you're in. Pool's always open here in Jupiter. Take you out, see apex predators.
We spent about an hour in the water. We saw silkies, bull sharks, sandbars. Anything else? Am I missing anything?
Caribbean reef sharks.
Reef sharks. Yeah, it was an incredible trip. I want to thank Will and the crew here for setting this up, taking us out, and having an incredible time. Alright, so several hours and one hell of a sunburn later, We're now on our way from shark diving to Will Nace's house. We gotta get some fuel first. That sun just drains the life out of you. Monster, please, if you will, if you happen to see this, hit me up. Oh yeah, that's the fuel we need to go wrangle some animals. Let's go. You guys already saw at the beginning of this video what we got up to at Will's house, so I won't go into that again, but the next day, Will brought us over to the Everglades alligator farm for a true Florida man adventure in an airboat. And then it was time for Animal Con. I must say a huge congratulations to Brian Barczyk for putting Animal Con on. It was one heck of an event, especially for us creators. I strongly encourage you guys to come out and check it out. If you're not able to make it out this year, there will be one happening next year, so I expect to see you all there, those of you who are watching this far into this video at least. And whilst Animal Con was running, Armin, or Herp Time here on YouTube, as well as TikTok and Instagram, had the great idea of going out to look for chameleons, and I must say, I think I was the sharpshooter of the chameleon variety, because man, I'm pretty sure I saw every single one minus 2 or 3. I had an eye for them, so I'll give myself a pat on the back for that one. All right, guys, right here I have a more or less wild version of Rango. For those OG followers, Rango was a veiled chameleon, and here is also a veiled chameleon. This one, unfortunately, is an invasive species in Florida. This guy is absolutely stunning, though. Man, it's just so cool. It makes me very prepared for January. Madagascar 2023. We ended up staying out herping until 4 a.m. with a 8 a.m. wake up call. So yeah, your boy was very sleepy, and truth be told, I didn't actually film very much on this herping expedition. I was definitely the spotter and was really just trying to enjoy the night rather than get a whole bunch of content. Sorry guys. But yeah, back to that 8 a.m. wake up call. 8 a.m. came and we were sitting at our panels bright and early that morning. All in all, Animal Con was an incredible time and I had a blast. I highly recommend you guys make it out, but honestly, the icing on the cake was going to Gatorland afterwards and getting to feed alligators chicken. How could you ask for a better end of the day?
Go ahead.
Nice.
God, the inner beer pong. Nope, we didn't invite
And after
you.
experiencing all that Florida had to offer, I would highly recommend you guys make plans to come to Florida August of next year for Animal Con 2023. I'll be there, as well as most of your favorite creators. Make sure you make it down there. Let's send it to myself and Will to wrap this up. All right, guys, this has been a short tour of Will's. Hopefully in a couple years' time, when we're back here, this will be all set out and we can do a proper walk.
Actually, by the time you probably come back, I will have a much bigger building.
That's, I mean, bigger's always better, right?
Yeah, so this is a temporary snake building.
I want to thank Will Nace for helping us out with the whole journey today. I also can't forget to thank Summer as well as our great tour guide, Coral. Thank you both for having us in your home. But this is the end of this video, so thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good one. Later.